Today I want to share my experience for traveling during the pandemic. I was supposed to travel to Hong Kong in April 26, and you probably all know that we get a negative result of the COVID-19 test in 72 hours in order to do the traveling. So I have prepared a negative result of my COVID-19 test, but when I arrived at the airport, the airline company said that I get an ISO 15189 notification from my company. I didn't prepare the notification, but I've asked the COVID-19 company, and they said that they have a ISO 15189 certificate. And so they said they did. So I didn't ask them to get the hard copy of the ISO 15189. But this is a problem, because the Hong Kong government needs a hard copy of the ISO 15189. Therefore, I asked the company through the Facebook message, but because at that time it's evening, the company has been closed, so no one answered me. But after a few hours, the company finally answered me to tell me how to get the certification. But in the meantime, the airline company said that I have another problem. They said that my COVID-19 test cannot approve, and it's passed by 72 hours. I need to clarify that, because my flight is traveling to Hong Kong, but it's transferring to Taiwan. The Hong Kong government said that my COVID test of 72 hours comes from the time when I arrived in Taiwan, instead of the time from LA. When I hear this news, I was so angry. And it doesn't make sense at all why it comes from the time when I transfer instead of counting the time when I'm in LA. So this is a reminder that if you really need to buy a ticket to Hong Kong from LA or from whatever places, which is to transfer to another place, you need to be really careful the time of your COVID-19 test, and you need to have an actual hard copy of the certification ISO 15189 of your COVID-19 test notation. Otherwise, you cannot go to Hong Kong. And you need to book the quarantine hotel from the list of the Hong Kong government provide for you. Because I didn't go to Hong Kong successfully at the end, so I cannot go to the quarantine hotel, which I have booked already. So I have booked the quarantine hotel in Trip.com, and I want to get the refund back because I cannot go to the quarantine hotel anymore. So I have talked to the quarantine hotel, the Trip.com many times, and in the beginning they said they cannot refund me back. But after many talks, they finally changed their mind to get the refund to me about halfway through to the entire payment. So I think that is pretty good. It's better than I didn't get the refund at all. So at the end I only get halfway through the refund. So why I transferred to Taiwan? Because honestly, I have bought a ticket directly to Hong Kong. It's Cathay Pacific. But you all know that during the pandemic, Cathay Pacific has been canceling many flights. So the Cathay Pacific has been changed my ticket automatically to an earlier time, but I cannot make it. So I have to buy it again. So I have bought a ticket from China Airlines, which is transferring to Taiwan and go to Hong Kong. So this is why that I need to transfer to Taiwan and has the problem of the ISO 15189 certification and the COVID-19 test problem. So that's not why. But since right now I'm in Taiwan, at that moment I only need to quarantine at home 14 days, and you only need to have a COVID-19 test. You don't need to have ISO 15189. But because right now the Taiwan have been serious pandemic, so I don't know if they have a changing for the pandemic. So Taiwan, in last few weeks, Taiwan has already have 600 cases, COVID-19 cases, and have about 26 people dies every day. But yesterday has been better. They only have 200 cases of COVID-19 cases, but there are still many people dies. I really hope that the pandemic will be better soon, so I can come back Hong Kong as soon as possible. So this is my experience for traveling during the pandemic. If you all want to know more about Taiwan pandemic, I will share it in the next video. Conclusion of my sharing: traveling during the pandemic is not easy. You need to be really careful to prepare the information, especially going to Hong Kong. Remember to get a hard copy of ISO 15189. And I hope you guys enjoy my experience and my sayings about my traveling during the pandemic. I will see you guys soon. Bye!